see the difference. I kind of like these grips, they're a little thicker. You know what? I think I need some air in my front tire. I'll do it later. Yeah, his bike has the proper tire pressures. Mine is clearly very low. This feels so much lighter than mine. I'm in dire need of air pressure in that front tire. This feels so much better. Must have not checked it very frequently at all. I was meaning to, but this is a night and day difference. The ride quality, even just at low speeds, is night and day. Mostly because the front is completely retuned. This bike is worlds quieter than mine as well, which is surprising because he's got termies on this bike. It must just be the angle of the exit of the exhaust pipe. Yeah, that bump felt soft by comparison to my bike. So yeah, night and day difference between the termies and the Competition Works. Competition Works definitely does not muffle nearly as well, which is very surprising because I've heard termies from the rear. Oh, pretty bumpy right now. I've heard termies from the rear, and they are still pretty loud. Not quite as loud as the Competition Works, but I would have thought that riding a bike with termies on it would have been a lot louder, but this is actually pretty pleasant. It looks like I'm gonna have the budget for three things. A seat, because this seat is notably better, and we can get them for under 200 bucks. So that might have to come first. I've already got the Olins, but I definitely need to dial out some preload, because I think I'm on the sporty end of my sag. Maybe get the Andreotti 4 cartridges for the front. That I could do myself. If he tells me that he's running a map that I've been running before, it could be that the larger diameter pipes make that much of a difference in softening everything out, which isn't a big surprise to me. Oh, my Speed Triple, putting the Zard full exhaust on it, made a huge difference, but I felt like I lost some power. So it could be that his bike has a bit less power than mine, but still feels really good. But it's definitely not as live wire in sport mode as mine. I wonder why that is. Well, I'll have to talk to him when we get to Newcomb's Ranch. Like, mine just pulls like crazy. It's it's a bit hellish to ride, but this is refined by comparison. But it does not feel like it has the same grunt in 6th gear as mine. And his brake is definitely, his rear brake is definitely mushy. So So I think if he got the Rizomas, it would help a lot with that. But man, do I definitely need to get some air in my front tire, because this is how this bike should handle. And he's probably going, what the hell is wrong with this bike? It's steering like shit. Oh, I was just living with it. I can see how low that tire is. It's probably 30 psi or less. It's a bit of a bear to steer at low speeds. I'm pretty sure we're stopping at a gas station, so hopefully they've got air. That guy tipped his, yeah, he tipped his bike over. That's why you always want to buy a bike that you can pick up yourself, because you never know when that's going to happen when you're alone. Oh man, he's got to do something about this rear brake. It's like pudding. Front tire needs air. Like everybody's got comms except for me. I need to get a 20S. Actually, that'll be the first purchase. Then a seat. Then suspension. In order of cost. As soon as I got on your bike, as soon as I got on your bike, I was like, holy shit, is my front tire low? Because that is what it's supposed to be like, but this thing is like pudding.
I think you have your front suspension just as good as it's going to get on the factory. It's very, very good, but every time you hit a bump, it's like, wow.
Oh yeah, it's teeth chattering.
Yeah.
On that ride up to Idlewild, I've got my video going, and I'm like,
mine's a little bit too soft. It's bouncy a little bit.
Yeah. No, it feels great. Very refined.
It takes the shocks.
Yeah, the front is totally.
Fine tune a little bit more.
I really need to get the Andriani's and do that, and then do a how-to video for it.
They're probably going, what the hell? You still looking to stop bikes? Why don't you get the helmet on? But it's gonna be like 28%. Oh, it's not even reading. Yeah, what the hell?
Must be something big. Guess we'll find out when we get to the bottom.